How's it going there? Today is the weekend, so kind of looking forward to the weekend, I guess. It's kind of confusing to think about what's the most important event, I guess, of the times. I think I used to be titling everything as coronavirus day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm thinking of Black Lives Matter. And really, these things are very tightly intertwined. I think there is really no sense of thinking that they're separate events because obviously I would say that coronavirus kind of unveiled a lot of the problems within our society. And this comes in numerous forms, and in one of them, which kind of erupted across the world, was Black Lives Matter. I mean, this definitely resonated with people around the world. People in Canada, in Europe, the United States, all over are really protesting these injustices that are faced by black people. And I would say that this is definitely as a result of coronavirus, right? I would say that coronavirus has disproportionately affected black people in a negative way. There's just multiple reasons why that they're poorly affected. I mean, really, you see that in black communities, people are more likely to be infected with coronavirus. They're less likely to be able to treat themselves in terms of going to the hospital or getting help from doctors to actually be able to make themselves healthier. And number three is that their jobs are more likely to be impacted by coronavirus in a negative way. When a lockdown happened, a lot of more minority groups pretty much lost their jobs. And this is the result. I mean, in addition to police brutality as one thing that goes along, it's just accumulation of so many injustices done against black people that really, really we should demand change. And really, it's not just about race. If we think about police, it's just so ridiculous to think that, I think I mentioned before, but why would a police department need a tank? What are they using it for? What is the need for active camouflage? I guess it's not active camouflage, that's more of a halo thing. But pretty much, why do you need desert camo? Well, there's no deserts. We're not protesting in the Grand Canyon. We're in like New York or Seattle. Where they're wearing this camouflage for? It doesn't make any sense. So I think looking into it, I mean, really, I guess I can't speak too much on the issue because really I'm not a black person and I don't really understand the injustices on an individual basis. Maybe as a whole, I can kind of look at certain things that I see as injustices, but I would rather speak very little on this topic. I think really what I have is that I know that I've been discriminated against for my own race and maybe been in a situation of danger because of it. And that's absolutely terrifying. I mean, you have to be. It's like feeling paranoid, except like you're not really paranoid, right? The fear is real, and this is something that can happen at all times, and definitely not to a degree as someone that's like a black person, I would say, because really you're fighting against systemic injustices, which I do not really face in the same way, I would say. So it is really, really tough. But I think looking at this, I definitely think that really people should be looking more into what kind of impact they can make through legislation, right? A lot of these things have been enforced by the law, and we do have a part to play in government. I mean, as a democracy, we vote our election officials in as elected officials, and I think, like looking personally, I haven't really done a good job of kind of getting involved and maybe taking a look at what's going around me in the government. I mean, from local, state, and national government, I probably know the least about local government and know the most about national government. And I really think it should be the other way around because really your vote has the most impact when there are less voters, so to speak. So, I mean, at a national level, your vote may not be as strong as if you were to vote at a local level. So, I really want to kind of encourage myself and everyone else to kind of look at the opposite, right? Look at what's going around you. I think looking at your local community can kind of give you a lot of insight to the problems around the world, and I think you can get a more diverse view. I mean, there's nothing really more diverse and accessible than the community around you. Why don't you get to know someone who kind of struggles in your own community and the problems that they face on a day-to-day basis, right? So I would like to educate myself more on this. It's kind of tough. I think I'll talk more about kind of my experience going around it, but I think this is all I have for today. So I'll see you later. Bye. A little bit of some luncheon. Oh, gotta get this stuff out of the way. It's actually not lunch, it's dinner. But here is some pork belly. It looks like bacon, but it's just pork belly. Got some soy sauce and vinegar on it. Kind of my classic way of cooking oily or fatty meats. Got some celery and carrots over some noodles. So pretty simple, healthy-ish. Nom nom. Hello. Got some groceries. Quite a bit of cool stuff, I'd say. Really, it's just normal groceries, I'd say. Got some pork belly. Nice to have. I guess I'm going to the fattier side of things these days with the meats. Got some tofu with H Mart. And I got some curry. I think I still have quite a bit, but you know, it doesn't hurt to get a little bit more, right? Other than that, I got some more all-dressed chips. I don't know why they're still on sale, but I guess I'll get another $2 bag. Mushrooms, been a while. There's some on-sale strawberries, so I got 3 packs of these. I guess I'm gonna have to throw a couple of those in the freezer. Got some cabbage, nice with the carrots. Some broccoli. Wait, no, this is asparagus. I'm not really sure how I feel about asparagus. Kind of pricey, but I don't know, it's like kind of nice, I guess. I actually really like them when they're baked. Unfortunately, I don't really do much baking, so I'll be pan frying them. But maybe it's just a matter of how I like season them, because I usually eat vegetables unseasoned, which I guess can be kind of bland. So maybe I need to mix things up a little bit. Got some drumsticks. I'm actually quite liking the deal where I'm actually just putting in an Instapot and getting a bunch of them cooked, and then I can just put mustard on top of them. I don't know if like chicken mustard is a thing. Mustard, it feels like it goes with more fatty foods, but I guess like these have skin on, so it's kind of fatty. I don't know, I quite enjoy it. It's kind of like wings, I guess, in a sense. Got some tofu at H Mart and some nice soy milk. So that's my groceries for this week. I'll see you later.